to be here tonight. In fact, it's nice to be anywhere at my age, so thank you very much. How have you all been coping with the hot weather? Was it too hot for any of you? Yeah? You're still alive? Hello? I found it far, far too hot. In fact, I actually went online to buy some stuff. And I've got to say, my word, that OnlyFans isn't what the name suggests, is it? I got even hotter. But you get me thinking, you know, how things change as you get older. At my age, OnlyFans not for me. What I want is a site called OnlyGrands. Now, this site will feature women over a certain age whose idea of me being good in bed is that I go straight to sleep. Now, I haven't always done this. I used to have a life at one point. And I had a job at a very, very posh hotel in London. I was on reception. And we had all kinds of celebrities coming in. I'll tell you a little secret about one of them. Once we had the Archbishop of Canterbury come to stay. Oh. And yeah, I know. And he came up to the desk, I was sitting there, and he said, young man, because obviously it was some years ago, he said, young man, can you make sure that the adult TV channel is disabled? I looked him straight in the eyes. I said, I don't care who you are, mate, you're weird. It's normal porn. I've learned what to value in life as I got older, and friendship is very, very important. I hope you all know that already. In fact, a friend of mine asked me to do something for him, and immediately I said yes. He said, Alan, I said, yeah. He said, would you please take out a group of old people, with old people older than me, a group of old people from the home? I said, of course, where should I take them out? He said, well, it's a park across the road. So that's where I hid with my gun. I'm only joking, of course. You should see your faces. I'm only joking. The sun was in my eyes. No, it wasn't really. That was another joke. I got all of them apart from one. Now, at this point, I should say to you, when people die, we all say they've gone on to a better place. But I'm not sure you guys think that. You're freaks, aren't you? You're like me, you're laughing. But these people truly did go on to a better place. They've been living in Tilbury, you see. Very, very sadly though, this was an amazing coincidence. In among that group of people, the one that got away, in among that group of people was my childhood sweetheart. I think so, anyway, thank you. It was obviously very, very emotional for me, as you can imagine, and I missed her, but only by that much. I mean, come on. It got me thinking though, I'd be ideal as a professional hitman. I mean, I'm like a ninja, not so much in my movements, but in so much as you know we exist, but you never really notice us at my age. But you know why I didn't do it in the end? Because I can never be sure my contracts will be near enough to the toilet. I've got quite a kind heart. In fact, I recently rehomed a drug-sniffing dog. And when you think about it, they've got to be rehomed, and someone's got to do it. They're almost impossible to debrief, though. Honestly, I can hardly ever take him out for a walk in Basildon. He's probably different to And I once took him out in Tilbury, and he span round faster than a demented Michael Jackson. Talking of which, I've got a party piece if you want to see it. I can spin faster, even at my age, I can spin faster than Michael Jackson. Who'd like to see it? Ta-da! Who'd like to see it again? I can tell you a little bit about myself, if I may. My mum was Catholic, this is true. My dad was Jewish. I was naturally brought up as Bank of England. Every summer holiday when I was in school, every year without fail, I was sent to spend it with my grandparents. And in the end, I hated that cemetery. I was brought up as an only child, which really upset my sister.